So, as I'm walking into the conference room to interview a candidate for an engineering manager position, the candidate looks up at me and goes, "You're a leader?" To which I reply, "Yes." And I finally have the opportunity to introduce myself. Go watch part one if you haven't seen it. So I walk in, I sit down, we exchange pleasantries. "You find the place okay? Yeah, you having a good experience? Okay," because I was the last interviewer. And then I jump right in and I say, "Hey, can you walk me through your resume?" And so he does. But when he gets to his most current position, I notice that he's talking in present tense, as though he's still currently in it, but the resume has that position indated. So the resume reads as though that last place of employment had been a significant amount of time ago and he's been out of work for a while. So when he's done, I say, "So why this position? Why now? Are you still currently in this role?" And he looks at me, but kind of not. He's really not making a lot of eye contact. And he says, "Oh, well, I was fired." Kind of miffed, but also nonchalant. And so my spidey senses are tingling because at his level, to be fired, oh gosh, a lot of times people are packaged out, they're asked to leave. They're given the opportunity to leave voluntarily. They may do a voluntary retirement, all sorts of things, right? So that tells me, well, if it's not that, it could potentially be violence, sexual misconduct, gross negligence, violation of ethics, code, compliance, safety, you name it. It could be all sorts of things. So then I say, with genuine concern, but mostly for my business, but also for him as a human being, I say, "Oh my goodness, well, what happened? Why'd you get fired?" And he goes, I shit you not. He goes, "Well, I almost killed some people." And it was like my soul left my body. And I know it had only been a couple of seconds until I responded, but man, I identified escape routes. What could I grab to defend myself? The door's behind me. Okay, good. I'm on the second floor. That window's no good. Because this guy's just like, "I almost killed some people." Exactly what a killer would say, all nonchalant, right? And I don't know him, and I'm alone in this conference room with him, and what? So then I respond with WTF, but in corporate. So that sounds like, "Oh my goodness, well, can you elaborate and expand further? What happened?" And he tells me.